Hello Tamers, Russmero here, and it is finally time to open the Jogress Start decks, starting with the blue and green Ultimate Ancient Dragon. Okay, opening the box, we can see a bunch of stuff right off the bat, but let's clear up everything first. Okay, here's the deck over here, and this is definitely our paper playmat. Let's unfold this. Okay, put this to the side for now. Looks like it features the silhouette of, it's just the new artwork of Imperialdramon, but still looking pretty badass. I quite like that, and I really like how the background like fades from a green to a blue gradient from the left to the right as well. That's pretty cool. Okay, and with that, I guess we just go into the deck itself. Okay, so first we have the Digitama, a new Minomon, and on Inheritable, during your turn, if you have a blue Digimon, this Digimon gets DP plus 1k. Alright? Yep, so that is definitely some multi-color support right there. Of course, we can expect 4 copies. And moving into the new Vmon that can evolve from both blue and green. So this is our rookie. On play searcher. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and from among them, add 1 Digimon with free in its type to your hand and return the remaining to deck bottom in any order. So very simple, very easy to use. Well, since it's searching for free, kind of like how Armadillomon is there, and I kind of wish Aquilamon was Hawkmon was there as well. I think there's Moosemon and Tyrannomon over there on the left. I can't remember if Moosemon is an armor, but Tyrannomon definitely isn't, so I wish there was a bit more free. Oh, just 2 of that? Okay, I guess he is pretty important. Next, we have a new Betamon, just a simple vanilla rookie, 4k DP decents, and a blue that can evolve from both blue and green. So they are really ramping up the dual color supports. Here we have one of the important champions, the level 4 X-Vmon. With quite a broken effect for Jogress decks, when playing this card from the hand, if you have a green Digimon, the play cost is reduced by 1. So essentially, your champion that you can play for 3 costs, essentially just a rookie, and of course once you have this guy and Stingmon on the field, you can just combine them, Imperialdramon or Dinobimon will come out and start wreaking havoc. On Inheritable, on attack, if you have a green Digimon, during this turn, this Digimon gets plus 1k DP. Okay, just a DP bonus for having that other color on the field. 4 of that. Next, we have our ace card. Well, it's not the boss, but it's definitely an ace card of this deck, Imperialdramon. And dude, is it just me or did they upgrade the rarity foiling texture once again? Cause this one looks even more insane than the last. Like, this one has like some kind of vortex texture in the inside as well that kind of makes it feel like a bit like Secret Ultimate. I mean, definitely more than Ultra, if we are comparing by Yu-Gi-Oh standards. Anyway, let's take a look at its effects, although I think most of you guys would be very familiar already. Jogress, blue level 4 plus green level 4 at 0 cost. On Evolve, if you evolve by Jogress, return 1 opposing Digimon with 6000 DP or less to the bottom of the deck. And on attack, once per turn, unsuspend this Digimon. So on Evolve, we're getting rid of that opponent's Digimon and a double attacker. Very strong. And of course, wait a minute. Are we supposed to get all the copies in foil? I seem to remember in the Gallon ones only 1 copy was foil, but I might be remembering wrongly. And here we have the new level 6 boss, a new copy of Imperialdramon Dragon Mode, and they have really got the foiling texture on this one looking really epic as well. So I guess this is kind of nice. It's kind of like a bonus for buying the start decks to get like cards with like special texture. On Evolve, from this Digimon's evolution sources, you can play 1 level 4 or lower blue Digimon and 1 level 4 or lower green Digimon at no cost. Yes, pretty much. So you play XV and Sting, you Jogress into Peldra or Dino B, you do whatever attacks you need to do so, destroy your opponent's field, evolve into Dragon Mode, and then from the evolution source, call both XV and Sting again. And if you still have cost, Jogress again into Dragon Mode again, or even if the turn ends, during your next turn you will basically just set up resources for another Jogress. It is just crazy. And I'm expecting 2 copies of this, yep. Okay, a new rookie, Kabuterimon. Very nice to see Beetlemon over there for the reference. This guy is not hybrid, right? Yep, he isn't. During the opponent's turn, while you have a blue Digimon, this Digimon gains blocker. Yep, so this is a new kind of dual color support rookie that turns into a blocker if you have your secondary color on the field as well. 4 copies of that is pretty nice. Next, a new Wormon. Okay, I think this is a Jogress support one. Inheritable, during the end of your turn, you can Jogress evolve this Digimon with another one of your Digimon into a Digimon from your hand at no cost. Yes, so essentially, even if you do not have like your Jogress, your 2 Jogress partners ready on your field, you can just play one from your hand, and even if your turn ends, as long as you have Wormmon in one of your inheritables, Jogress at the end of your turn. And of course, many Jogress Digimon, just like this Imperialdramon, have an on-evolve effect that will trigger right then, which can disrupt the opponent. So it doesn't matter even if they... well, you don't lose that much even if you don't get to attack with them right off the bat. Next, we have the new Stingmon, and just like XVmon, although it is normally 4 cost to play, if you have a blue Digimon on the field, it is only 3 cost to play. And on inheritable, on attack, if you have a blue Digimon, draw 1 card. Okay. So of course, having both this guy and XV under your Peldra or Dino Beast resources, just a lot of benefits. Here we have Snymon. Oh, on security, at the end of the battle, play this card at no cost. Okay, very nice to get a new one in the start decks. And on play, suspend 1 opposing Digimon. So that's great synergy. I mean, it's way better than the vanilla security Digimon that we had at the start. It's really nice to get more security Digimon for all colors, and okay, getting 2 copies of that makes sense with an effect that will trigger even when you're played. And here we have Dino Beamon. Okay, so this one has the regular kind of foiling, not as intense as the other 2. Okay, Jogress green level 4 plus blue level 4 at 0 cost. On evolve, suspend 1 opposing Digimon, and if you evolve by Jogress, that Digimon does not unsuspend during your opponent's next active phase. Very strong. And on inheritable during your turn, for each of this Digimon's colors, this Digimon gets DP plus 1k. Okay, so for now, of course, max is 2 colors, so that'll be a 2k boost at the most, but who knows, maybe in the future we might get even more multicolor cards. Oh wow, 4 copies of Dino B, that's pretty nice. I mean, that is just an awesome artwork, and so I definitely love getting more copies of that. Jewel Beamon, do we already have this guy? I think we do. I like have memories of his card, but it's pretty nice to have, and I mean 2 cost level 5, pretty convenient. 2, 3, and 4. And next we have Grand Kuwagamon that's coming in a rare foiling as well. Security attack plus 1, and on evolve during this turn, this Digimon gets plus 4k DP. So very similar to BT01 Grand Kuwaga, but with a slightly different twist. But in exchange, it is only 3 cost to evolve. Okay, so 4 copies of that. And nice to get Mega Death, the Imperialdramon option card in rare as well. At 5 cost on main, suspend 1 opposing Digimon, and after that, return 1 opposing suspended Digimon to the hand. And on security, of course, activate main. So that's 2 copies of Mega Death. Next, we have Hell Masquerade on main. During this turn, one of your Digimon gets plus 2k DP. After that, if you have a blue Digimon during this turn, one of your Digimon gains Piercing. Okay, and of course for just 1 cost, you get an attack boost plus the Piercing, going into a very good combo because the Peldra and Dino B Imperialdra line in this set doesn't come with Piercing, which is a bit different compared to the older cards for this archetype that we've seen before. So it's nice to see that they can still gain it from their option card like this. And on security, add this card to the hand. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And Flower Cannon with a new artwork coming in and rare as well. Of course, I don't need to go through this, right? I'm expecting only 2 copies. Wow, 4? That is nice. And of course, a very super epic looking memory gauge counters featuring Peldra and Dino B, man. I just love getting this. I just look so forward to the future star deck so that we can get even more of this. And just look at the color contrast where like the background is either blue or green, but the numbers are the opposite color. That is so sick. So let's put that up on top. And yeah, instructions for how to play the game? Don't need that. And with that, it looks like that'll be all for Ultimate Ancient Dragon. Let me not spend too much time here. It's time to open the other Jogress start deck, Parallel World Tactician featuring Mastermon. See you guys in the next video.